Alright, so the first thing I want to bring up is whoever does watch this, this is a great way to make money. This is dealing with the VIP jobs, and with an addition to the new one, Headhunter. But it's basically a loop with these jobs. Like, there is a cooldown period with these jobs, but say you start one, say Headhunter, you finish with that, start Hostile Takeover after that, then Sightseer for the third one. And by the time that loops back around, the cooldown periods, it'll just go into a pattern. So you can restart like how you see I'm doing here. I just finished Headhunter, and now I'm going to be picking right back up on Hostile Takeover. And after that, I can do Sightseer right after that, which is a great way to make money. Each one of these jobs land roughly 18 to 20, a little over 20 grand. And if you got an hour to kill or so, this is perfect. So this is a good way. Alright, so the second thing is, if you happen to get in a private lobby, which is pretty simple if you go to try it, and you want to sell your cargo without having to have any problems, you don't need to worry about jets fucking with you or other people trying to blow your shit up, it's definitely possible and definitely doable to do it by yourself. There's 2 to 3 times where I had a full medium-sized warehouse worth $700,000, and I had to drive 2 brigades. And I mean, of course, I had to drop one around, drop everything off, come back to get the other one. But I had at least 10 minutes left over in the end. Same thing with the Cubans. I just called a Merriweather shopper, flew me back to the second one, did my rounds, just like that. It's easy, really. Yeah, I know it tells you on a laptop you're going to need 2 or 3 drivers, but chances are it's pretty easy. Sometimes you even got to drive a tugboat by yourself. That's it. Okay, so the thing with these cars, now, a car's performance in GTA isn't that accurate. It's actually not accurate whatsoever, especially in top speed, because for some reason they cut the cars off 130, 140 miles per hour. I had no idea why. So you cannot compare the stats whatsoever to like real life figures. I mean, it's a game, you know, you gotta accept that. You can get a $100,000 Fister Comet on here and you can run right next to a T20. That's the truth. But statistically in this game, still to this day, the Banshee has the highest top speed. You can see it right there. And you can go in first person, take it out on the highway and see for yourself. You can spend $2 or $3 million on a car, but the Banshee is still going to be the fastest car in the game. It's proven. I mean, it's just try for yourself. That's all I can say. Alright, the most annoying thing we have in this game to date is doing these CEO missions. And that's when you got other people coming in trying to blow your shit up. And for some reason they like doing it. I'm sure they realize how much you actually get, because Rockstar does egg this on. They do. They tell you blow up other people's cargo to gain and earn extra RP, ammo, and cash, which is complete bullshit. It really is. I mean, I don't know if you ever did it yourself, but you'll see right here, I had a buddy help me out and actually blew his cargo up just to see. I was curious just to see how much you actually get for doing it, and you literally get about equal amount as you get for having good behavior in this game. That's honest to God fact. And so I mean, if you really plan on making cash off of doing this, it is really not worth it. You really get more money from having good behavior and actually going doing your own thing. Like, why ruin somebody else's lobby when do some heists or something? Do something else. Go earn some extra cash. Because look, $2,000. That's all you get. What RP did I get? How much ammo did I obtain? Like, what did I gain out of doing this? Nothing. It's the most dumbest way to make cash and just to ruin people's day. So just think about that. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if it has something to do with these new Cargobobs or he was always able to do this. Never tried it before until this new update, but the Cargobob definitely has the power to pick up a tank. Easy. I know if you even go to try to pick up an insurgent when you used to be able to, well, you still can, but just it tried so hard to pick up the insurgent it could barely fly, but it has no problem whatsoever picking a tank up. Like I said, I don't know if it's just something to do with the new Cargobob. Maybe they fixed something in the temporary files. I have no clue, but it's definitely possible, which is amazing that it has trouble picking the insurgent up, but the tank, you know, just like that. So it's possible. Alright, one of the last things I wanted to put in here and mention is, I have no idea why, but you will not lose your Pegasus vehicle if you do the auto entry from the helipad. I have never had this problem whatsoever. Every single time I hit right on a D-pad, enter automatically, go do my thing on my computer, come right back, and if you enter the roof again, your chopper will be right there. Now, the only thing I can see is this messing up is when you're in a big ass public lobby and you got so many people in your same building, you know what I mean? You got people, you got CEOs coming in left and right with their choppers, and they got them landing, then entering left and right. I can see it getting lost in the distance, you know, somewhere in there. But if there's a couple guys in here, and it's not meant to be, is what I'm trying to say. Is GTA did not put this in this game to where you lose your Pegasus vehicle if you land it. So that's an absolute great way of saving money. You don't have to recall it back in. Don't think you have to do that every time. Definitely check the roof first, because it works every time. And I've never lost a Pegasus chopper or anything. You can go steal a Merryweather chopper. You can. I don't even own a buzzard, and there's so many times where I went and got a buzzard. I stole it, landed on a helipad, used an automatic or manual entry, came back out, and it was right there with friends in the lobby and everything. It's so I don't know where that's coming from, or even if anybody heard it, but it's one of the things that's going around that you know, is a problem. They said that Rockstar needs it fixed, but it's there every time. So like I said, the only problem I can see is if you got so many people in the lobby and they're using it, and maybe they spawn together, you know what I mean, too close, and that's the only problem I see with it. So that's that.